Once I had a dream. In the forest I saw a black bird in the tree. It looked sad and hurt. I wanted to help the bird, but when I got closer, it flew away. In my village, there is a river and a small bridge. I used to sit opposite the bridge and look at people crossing. This is me when I was 4 years old. Back then, I still had a face. A lot has happened to me. I have met so many different people from far away. First of all, Goran, the Swedish businessman. He started everything. And then a famous American doctor got involved, Dr. Constable. Also, the Stanfields, a family in Boston, tried their best to help. And then there was the Swedish pastor, Stanley. He said God had something to do with everyone wanting to help me. Even the American president left his White House and traveled to my country. And when I met with him, he also wanted to help.
I have asked for this radio and television time tonight for the purpose of announcing that we today have concluded an agreement to end the war and bring peace and silence in Vietnam.
They said it was a phosphorus grenade left over from the American War. They also said phosphor doesn't stop burning, even if you put water on it. Me and my brother got badly burnt. I almost died. When I came out of the hospital, I didn't want to go to the bridge anymore. Everyone kept staring at me. I didn't want to look in the mirror. I held my hands so no one could see my face.
Hjälps det bra med mejl över så tittar jag direkt. Hej.
Because of the accident, my family had very little money. My father worked hard all day to pay for food. I didn't want to go to school, so my mother wanted me to come with her to the market. But everyone always looked at my scars.
Do you have any business plan?
Yes, and after 1 year, 1 in 10 million.
Okay, great.
It's 10 million.
Say coordinate
5
the
million
project within
crowns.
like 6 million crowns.
I mean, the speed here must be quite essential.
50 million.
My twin brother didn't have so many scars, but he was hurt as well. They say we became different after the accident.
Vill du ha lite salt eller peppar? Jag vet det. Och 10 gånger. Ska jag hämta en tratt till dig?
Two years after the accident, a TV reporter and a cameraman came to my village. They wanted to take pictures of me and my twin brother. I didn't want to show my face, but they took my picture anyway.
Aktuellt i Vietnam där kriget fortfarande skördar tusentals offer genom alla bomber och minor som inte exploderat. Vår korrespondent Folke Rydén berättar att det är jakten på skrot och metall från blindgångare som olyckorna inträffar och ofta drabbas de allra oskyldigaste.
Han heter Hoa. Han är 6 år gammal och han är ett av Vietnamkrigets senaste offer. Ja, faktiskt. Kriget som slutade för över 20 år sedan orsakar fortfarande idag ohygglig skada. Hoa och hans tvillingbror Wing är bara 2 exempel. De stod bredvid och tittade nyfiket på när deras granne försökte desarmera ett av Vietnamkrigets fasansfullaste vapen, en fosforbomb. När bomben exploderade dog grannen omedelbart och tvillingarna, ja, ni ser själva resultatet. Modern plastikkirurgi har bara ett ytterst fåtal nyrika råd med i dagens Vietnam, så Hoa kommer att fortsätta att gömma ansiktet bakom händerna, förmodligen så länge han lever.
Där med vädret. Imorgon bitti regnar det i mellersta Norrland och i Lapplandsfjällen, och i södra Sverige förekommer en del skurar. På eftermiddagen får Götaland och Svealand halvklart i nuet och regn.
Khuôn had never helped anyone before, except himself and his own family. Two years later, I was sent to Hanoi. I was told a Swedish businessman had worked long and hard to raise funds for me to have surgery at the hospital. The doctors all prayed in my face many times. I wasn't happy with the result. When Govan saw these pictures, he almost gave up. But Govan did not give up. After 2 more years of struggle, he was able to get exit visas. When me and my father arrived in America, Govan was packing his bags in Sweden. From this moment, nothing would ever be the same. Govan was asked about the 4 long years he had struggled every day to help me.
Genom de här 4 åren så har det väl gått i alla fall ett 200-tal fax och kanske en 400-500 e-mail, och jag skulle tro att det kanske är 102, det räcker inte, 300-400 samtal. Som har startat ett mindre företag.
And then he was asked why he spent so much time, why he wanted to help me, what was in it for him.
Ärligt. Jag är så fjantig, man kan inte svara på det. Ett gott samvete. Ja, det är sådana saker jag inte kan prata om. Jag vet inte varför jag inte kan prata, för det är inget, det är bara trevligt alltsammans, men det är bara som den här killen, så många med honom har ett sånt helvete. Alltså. Och vi gör alla så otroligt lite för det. Jag vet inte.
Below in Boston. In Boston, we have a wind advisory. We have a wind advisory. In Boston, we also have some warnings for you. We have a lot of numbers that are extremely brutal.
Hi. Hi, Eva. Hello, how are you?
Oh my God,
Are you fine?
It's fine.
Hi, nice to see you. Yeah, it's so nice to see you. Hi. Can you ask him how he feels about the weather here? Like, is he shocked that it's so cold here?
Huh? Yeah, too cold.
It's too cold, yes. It's nicer at home. You mustn't be afraid of us. So you have never seen snow before?
Yeah, trước đó chưa bao giờ thấy tuyết đâu không?
Chưa bao giờ thấy
Yeah, he never saw snow. Yeah.
What do you want? This is McDonald's. Han är verkligen en glad liten lycklig kille där. Han är hur gullig som helst. Så att han ser nog oerhört fram emot nu att, som han sa själv, att han skulle bli opererad och komma hem och lika snygg som tvillingbror.
Gracious God, we thank you for this food and this chance to be together from so many different places. Bless each one here. Amen.
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 I'm bringing out a chair right
During our stay in America, the Stanfield family helped me and my father. But Burns, a pastor at a small church, and his wife, Lorraine, didn't have enough room in their house.
You don't like the bone?
So instead, we had to rent a room with some Vietnamese refugees.
Vietnam.
Oh, Vietnam. Can I taste it?
Món quà Việt Nam.
Ah.
Yes.
Yes. Shall I eat it?
Yes. Việt Nam is okay.
It's not the same?
Men. No, wait, yes.
Thank you very much. Where is the toilet?
Yes.
You have a toilet here? Not toilet?
No, yeah.
Oh, okay. Where is the toilet?
Yes.
We have this. You have a toilet? Where you can go when you go like that. There. Oh, thank you.
See, my little abuse. Yeah. Yeah.
But now they're gonna fix
Yeah.
it for you. Now.
Đâu hả?
Must have hurt a lot.
Yes, you.
A lot of pain. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, poor you.
Okay, see.
Yes, it must have hurt a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah.
A lot of pain.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, poor you.
Yes. Yes.
The doctors will look at that tomorrow.
Yeah.
And they will make you all right again. They will make okay. We'll be okay tomorrow.
I'm not.
Bye. 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 Yeah, bye. How do you do? This is Hua. He's coming here at 1:30.
Fine. That's great.
He's coming from Vietnam.
I'm sure he'll need a number of procedures, and at the best we would hope to make him better, but we're certainly not claiming that some, or even hoping for some truly miraculous transformation.
Dr. Constable was 73 years old. He had been many times to Vietnam studying how the war affected civilians. Now he and the hospital help children for free.
We hope that we can bring his lip higher, trying to bring this and this underneath. At the same time, and depending how long it takes and everything, we might try and advance, split this a little, and let the nostrils come a little this way. I would hope that we could do most of what we could do to make him significantly better in a year or a long year.
Okay, great.
We'll find out.
Okay, Hua.
Yeah.
I want to say an offer. Bye.
Ông nói bye. Ông nói bye. Anh đi đặt.
Bye.
Good luck.
Ông về là Úc.
Good luck.
Ông nói chúc may mắn.
Bye.
One day, before my first surgery, a photographer and a reporter from People magazine showed up. They wanted to tell my story and take my picture, so millions of readers could see how I looked before and after the surgery.
What happened to the skin?
The reporter, Joanne, interviewed my father a lot.
Have a mass conduction.
And David, the photographer, was very funny.
Good luck, Wa. Say hi. Thank you. Bye-bye.
What are we going to do today? What are we going to do?
to correct this lip?
Yes.
Yeah? That's just fantastic. That's what we're going to do.
Namo. Jami lang kita ini na dunggo.
To breathe together, okay?
No, I don't see any reason not to start cutting this and this at least most of the way. So why don't you cut this? But be very careful not to do this, because then you can perforate up into it. 90 degrees or even less. You see, as soon as we make a real cut into normal skin, you've done damage. Okay, now I have a skin hook. See, this was here, right? Right. What we do here, I don't know yet. Now, I'm not sure quite about this, actually, but we'll see when we get nearer. That's a very important stage. Can we lengthen this line? Now, it's true that that's cutting into the blood supply of this. Don't interfere with the blood supply. I want to ask you a question. Do you consider this a war injury?
Do you?
Yes, I think you do. Even though it occurs now, they were trying to salvage a bomb because it has valuable things in it to sell as scraps.
Oh, I see. But it was undetonated bomb left over from the...
Yes.
Who made the bomb?
Give me a skin hook. No, a little fork.
Theoretically, could be a Swedish technology.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, last
No.
Swedish-made product.
Oh, no, I didn't say that. Great. Oh, that's enough for the moment, I think. We released the tethered down lip, which pulled up to its normal position, left a gap, and then we got tissue from the two sides to fill it. Let's say it's 80% brought up to its normal position. I would call that all we could hope for.
Yeah.
That in a few months, we'll be doing some more.
Operations all over.
Någonstans i Vietnam i en liten by, en familj som hade en liten pojke som heter Hoa. Han kunde inte äta, tala riktigt, hade ingen riktig mun. Och så kom det här i ett avsnitt av TV Aktuellt. Så sitter en affärsman och ser det här. Och bestämmer sig för att göra någonting.
Pastor Stanley had heard about me through Goran. Goran was not religious, but he thought Stanley could help. Stanley then found, by chance, the Stanfields in Boston.
Utan kostnad. Och nu på tisdag så ska jag vara i Boston. När vi ger offergåvan idag på uppståndelsens dag, så ska vi låta även lille Hoa få vara med. Därför att han ska få åtminstone 10-15 års utbildning. Det måste vi ge honom. Tack, gode Gud, du som har omsorg om människan, att du såg lille Hoa, och det måste vara någon särskild mening med det. Att du lät honom komma in i vårt medvetande så att vi nu kan få vara med och stödja hans framtid. Herren välsigne oss och bevara oss. Låt ditt ansikte få lysa över oss. Vänd ditt ansikte till oss och ge oss frid. Frid. Vi står upp. Herren välsigne oss och excuse me, a little. Oh, here he is! Here he is! Here he is! Fantastic. I'm from Sweden. Till oss och ge oss frid. Frid. Tack ska ni ha. Ha en bra dag. Det är kyrkkaffe. Gott, härligt. Välkomna ner. Listen here. Oh, wonderful. The children in my country sent you this to you. And they made pictures, small drawings, and then I put dollars. That makes it worth a little more. All these belongs to you. Great. Fantastic.
Yes.
Fantastic. Were you happy when you got the pictures yesterday?
Yes.
What was best, the dollar notes or the pictures? Could you translate for me? Let him know what will be possible and the most honest help we could give to the family, tools to be self-supported.
Yes.
And he can set up, together with a good partner, a good workshop to repair cars.
Okay.
That's fantastic. I'm excited. Yes. And for him, he must have his own computer and become an expert in the IT, high technology development.
Yes.
You will have your own computer. Yes. We will give you a computer so you can start to work with computers.
Yes, indeed, I like that. It's like Picasso. I like that.
Can I spend a day or two with him just photographing? Is what I'd like to do.
Ông hỏi chú, ông ở với chú là 1-2 ngày được không?
So I'm here from People Magazine, who began photographing a couple months ago, and the writer is a very, very fine woman.
Let me tell you one thing. All of us who make him known, we will have to find a strategy so that we don't spoil the family. because I have seen that happen in the third world.
Look at that, beautiful, beautiful.
Gladly they bore through everywhere. Ready, my God, they will to see.
And I did not know that today America and the world celebrate that it is 25 years since the war ended. God must have a very special purpose, bringing us together like this. So I'm happy to be here. I came yesterday, I go home tomorrow, but we'll keep in touch through email.
And God, we pray that your hand be upon Hua, and know that you do have a vision and a life for him. Amen. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation.
Go ahead and open your eyes.
It's 56 now in Boston. Lots of sunshine. It's going to be up in the 73 to 75 degree range.
Wow, doesn't feel comfortable in this community as we kind of had assumed, whatever, fantasized that he would. Because I thought, wow, would come to the after-school program. I thought he'd come to the Saturday morning Vietnamese Boy Scout troop. And I thought he'd just sort of really hook in to the community, and he hasn't. And he spent a lot of the winter in the room watching television.
So now, what happened in the hospital? Did you see the doctor?
We did. I met him.
Here, just open your mouth a little bit, hon. Just relax. Close your bite your teeth. Bite your teeth.
There were 3 doctors there, and they're all talking about Hua, and Hua's sitting on the exam table. I'm thinking if I were him, I would find this really anxiety-provoking, that these people are jabbering away, and they're touching my face, and they're telling me to do things, and I don't understand what they're saying.
Well, is it normal? It is. That's normal. See, this is all unburned.
Do you think so?
I do. I absolutely do. You see it, no?
Constable was wanting to make this part of the face look as good as possible, and this other guy was saying, if you do the skin graft, the whole face will look better.
We get his lip in here centralized. That would really make a tremendous difference in the way his face looks.
So, did they decide?
Yeah, they're going to do the skin graft.
So we're going to try and put some more tissue in to give him more of a lip. This is the last procedure that we should do now, because I think then he needs a substantial rest. This edge of the lip is normal. The deformity starts over here, and so we're going to insert a piece of skin between here and here. Now the argument is where to take it. I think this is our graft site. And I will try and take it here on the thought that we might as well make one side worse and leave this side.
It's 8:30 on a Monday morning, August 28th, about
the bounty of that which is fried. Wow, yes, that's not your salad.
Wait, Sean, the lollipop.
Giờ phút cuối cùng thì chú muốn nói với bà Thanh Phương một cái cho thỏa mãn để chú về. Chú cũng rất là buồn, chú cũng rất đau đớn. Ở với người ta cũng có những cái sự chèn ép, những cái chú rất đau khổ nhưng mà chú không biết làm sao. Có nhiều cái ganh tị đối với chú.
But how can they be jealous of Khoa when he went through such a horrible accident?
Nhưng người ta nói tại sao mà con bị thế này mà được người ta giúp đỡ qua mà chán gì. Đứa trẻ Việt Nam bị mà lại không được qua.
Would Hua and his father come up here with us? Tomorrow he leaves for Sweden, and from there he and his father will go on home to Vietnam. So we want to send him with our blessing, with a prayer, and certainly with thanks for blessing our lives the way he has these several months. Could we thank him, please? Yes, sir. You want to say anything? You want to say anything? You want to say something in the microphone? You want to tell me something I can say? For me to say thank you?
Thank you.
There we go.
You know what? It's Stockholm.
autopilot, you know the name? He's called George. Because you see, no hands. That's good. Never coming over Norway. And then to Stockholm.
How?
7 hours.
Good.
It's much better weather up here. Guys, take care. Take care. Bye-bye.
På tisdag morgon så kommer Hoa tillsammans med sin pappa Doc till Arlanda. Och då ska vi planera hans studier som vår kyrka ska stå bakom och följa honom genom åren. Och pappa Doc, han ska få en bilverkstad.
Welcome to Stockholm Arlanda Airport. The local time here is 7:30 in the morning.
Välkommen, welcome, nice to see you. How wonderful. Should I take care of this one? Hello, Doc. Heartily welcome. So nice to see you. Fantastic.
Welcome to Sweden. Leve Hoa och hans pappa. Hipp hipp. Hurra, 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 hurra.
Style.
Try it. One typical Swedish song is like this. Helan går, sjung hopp för alla lallalej. Helan går, sjung hopp för alla lej. Och den som inte helan tar han inte heller halvan får. Helan går. Och så dricker man. Okay, and when you have drank and say sjung hopp för alla lej. And then it's over. That's the most classical. If you can, when you can that song, you can always dine with a Swede. Everybody's getting
This. Và theo tôi đánh giá rằng trong khuôn mặt của Hoa, tôi nghĩ rằng cái này là cái lớn nhất mà người ta đã làm được. Còn phần thẩm mỹ tôi hy vọng rằng trong tương lai cháu Hoa cũng làm được thôi chứ cũng không sao cả. Cha con mình rất hy vọng sẽ trở lại đất nước Thụy Điển. Đó là một điều ba hy vọng. Nhưng hôm nay thành sự thật. Tôi rất sung sướng.
The dream has come true today.
Yeah, that's great. We'll give you a T-shirt tomorrow where it will say "I love Sweden," so you can do some PR for Sweden in Vietnam.
You are a famous person now. Huh?
Thế bây giờ cháu trở thành người nổi tiếng.
You are a famous person.
No.
You are.
So what's favorite in school? What's your favorite classes? Thế bây giờ là đi học ở trường có cái gì là hay nhất?
Đi học thôi.
Just going to school. Everything is fine.
Let me just say a few words. God has a very great idea about him.
Tôi nghĩ rằng là Chúa Trời đã có những cái sáng tạo rất lớn vì Chúa sẽ không cho một đứa là.
Dạ, tôi và cũng nghĩ như vậy và mọi người cũng nghĩ như vậy.
And it's a great responsibility for the Father to handle such a gift of life.
Biệt của Chúa Trời đó, các bạn thơ.
Now the newspapers are here. Big newspaper with great influence has come, and they also want to have a part of this story.
Går det att beskriva vad det har betytt för Hoa att ha fått de här operationerna?
Everyone seemed pleased with my face, especially my mouth, and that I could now eat and smile. I was not sure if they were being honest, because I was not happy. I was homesick, but I didn't want to go back home and show my face. And at last, I told the interpreter something I had kept to myself.
Khác thì cái miệng, ví dụ mình cái này thì được cái miệng con tí thì sẹo nhiều hơn. Không muốn mổ nữa đâu. Mổ mà mổ bữa cái ăn mổ đen không có sẹo chưa, ông mình sẹo một cục bự thế này. Mổ nhưng đừng mổ thì mổ cho hết. Nên nếu mổ mà còn sẹo thêm nữa giống cái này.
Right, we'll stay in touch. Friends forever. We'll stay in touch. Right? Bye. Bye, Juan. Bye, friend.
Email hoặc thứ tư gì đó Tùng.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have landed at Hanoi Airport. Please remain seated.
Em đã tới đâu mà ngủ đâu? Nằm bên Bangkok rồi ngồi xuống một đêm à? Không ngủ. Thì cứ mơ về ta đến Hà Nội á. Tới nữa. Ok, nhà tôi là có phơi quần áo này rồi, ok. Đây.
Cái đi là đó xinh với ăn đủ mặt đó, không thiếu ăn, không có người nào chết đói.
No hết, đâu hết.
Ăn nổi thôi.
Ăn nổi.
Có ăn sáng không á? Dạ. Ăn sáng có.
Ăn ngày 3 bữa hả?
Ăn ngày 3 bữa. Không phải bên Mỹ không phải giống ở đây đâu. Khi nào đó là ăn thôi chúng con. Khi nào đó là không kể bữa. Nhưng khi nào đói chưa là ăn chưa. Đói khi nào là ăn đó. Cho không kể chưa.
Everyone wanted to know everything about my stay in America. It wasn't until later I realized my brother, he never welcomed me home. He stayed close to me, but at the same time he kept to himself.
Cái dòng huynh với chứ dòng hoa lỡ. Ai để đừng gây cao anh vậy. Chú tôi chứ. Hai đứa ôm nhau đi, họ quay đây đi. Ôm đi. Ôm nhau đi, hai đứa bắt kẹt nhau. Hai đứa ôm nhau để đừng nhau nữa. Ôm nhau đi thôi. Tôi chứ nhớ lắm, nhớ mừng mình.
My face was not as good as everyone had expected, though they were still all happy I was finally home. But I wanted me and my brother to be friends. My father said I had grown a lot in the last few years. Matured, he said. Maybe that's why I decided to do something I had always feared. After all, it was not too hard to face the mirror. My stay in America was fading. Instead, me and my brother were on everyone's mind. Then, one day, we got a visitor.
Good to see you again. Hello.
How are you?
Good. Hello. I'm very pleased. You look good. Well, I don't know what you think, Ratnat. I would not. I think his nostrils are all right. Smile. But since he has no crease here, I think here we could easily just Z-plasty this one, right? Maybe we could do that, like a Z, not a VY.
This one will go up here, and this one go down here.
Right, we could do this way and this way, couldn't we? No, I'd do it this way, the way we first did it.
This way should be better. This, and this.
I think the shape of his eyes is almost perfectly symmetrical.
Yeah.
The skin across his nose is still too tight.
Yeah.
That tightness and the little creases here can be improved by a small operation. Now, the final point is that these procedures and the graft here can unquestionably be done just as well here in Hui. If I thought that he would do better to have it again done in Boston, I would say so. Hi. Now we want to see. How are you? Good. His nose is a little flatter.
Yeah.
But what's the trouble here is the skin, I
Yeah.
think, is tented.
Yeah.
You know, like a tent.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's have the washcloth.
I do it.
Okay, thank you. Goodbye. Okay, we'll see you soon.
Yeah,
Very good.
thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I had mixed feelings about more surgery, but I wanted to look better, and I heard what happened to the story about me in People magazine.
People magazine, as far as I understand, determined that Hua had not physically improved enough through his reconstructive surgery to make the story suitable for publication. It's very disappointing. We invested a lot of time and energy trying to report this story, and I don't know what the total number of rolls or individual photographs I made. Perhaps guessing 50 rolls of film, maybe 75 rolls of film. It's, again, an unfortunate situation and a tragic situation. Hua's change is internal and rich in his personality and character, and it's not worn on his face. And his self-confidence isn't reflected in the physical change.
We have not run a story yet to date on Hua. My editors wanted to wait. They were looking for a more dramatic before and after picture. He got a lot of attention. He was a special person, and he needed it, really.
Dạ xong sẽ cố gắng, nếu mà không may như thế sẽ cố gắng học tập thật giỏi, sau này với khuôn mặt tật nhưng không tàn nhưng không phế được.
I was asked more questions about my face. I was even asked if I thought I would get married and have a family of my own.
Dạ có thể nếu mà cưới thì cháu đứa con của mình chăm học và cháu sẽ không bao giờ
One day I was sent to Hanoi again. But this time it was not for surgery. And this time my brother was with me.
America is coming to see Vietnam, as your people have asked for years, as a country, not a war.
The president promised me and my brother to do more to prevent children from getting hurt like us. I hope he keeps his promise, because where I live, you see scrap collectors everywhere.
Từ đây. Rồi. Ăn mày ơi. Rồi quả chi ơi. Quả tầm lắm đi. Ngon này.
Farming the fields or fishing the river pays very little money. Collecting and selling scrap has become big business. People are killed or crippled every day by what's left over from the war. Many of those hurt are children. And when I was asked about my future, I realized what I wanted to do with my life.
Gì là Nếu mà trên mảnh đất Việt Nam này vẫn còn bom mìn thì cháu sẽ để cháu sẽ đi ra phá đi những quả bom còn đợi mình để đất những người khác sẽ không bị giống như cháu.
And finally, one early morning, I decided to go to my old favorite spot again, opposite the bridge. A lot has happened to me. I have met so many different people. Pastor Stanley did send money to my father, so it could become a partner in the small workshop. Now we are better off than before. But I am still waiting for the computer. I'm told it will come when I get older.
I don't think you need to take any medication. I think you could even drive yourself home. Good.
Dr. Constable is still busy with his work, doing cosmetic surgery for rich people. But he is also helping children for free, like he helped me. And in Boston, they still talk about me at the church.
If you've been around a couple of years, you may remember meeting Hua, the boy from Vietnam, who came to Boston through an amazing series of events, ended up in Boston to get treatment. He's now back in Vietnam, of course, where he has met Bill and Hillary Clinton.
Goran has sent more money for more surgery. He says he will continue to support me. He has quit his job and has started helping more children in other parts of the world. I wonder, why did he help me? Was it because he himself had some scars in his face? Or was it because he used to support the Americans during the war? Maybe someday I will see him again. Then I'll ask him. And at last, me and my brother felt really good together. I think it will happen a lot more now. Maybe I helped him a little.